Hi guys, in today's video, I thought I would tell you about the time that I was dating a Filipina in Cebu City and ended up finding out that she had a Filipino boyfriend. And not only did she have a Filipino boyfriend, you won't believe the rest of it. Stick around for the story. All right, so I thought I had told every really kind of crazy story that I had, but there was kind of one more I was thinking about the other day. I was doing a video and I was like, oh yeah, I remember when that happened. And so I thought I would talk about it because it was kind of crazy and this could happen to you very easily. So as you saw from the intro there, I was dating a Filipina and it was actually an introduction. So when I was in Cebu, again, it was probably my first year in Cebu, still kind of learning the ropes with the dating and everything here. And it's funny, if you tell somebody here, because this girl I dated probably 5 or 6 times, and I call it dating. But if you ask a Filipina, 5 or 6 dates, that's a relationship for them. And they look at it in a totally different perspective. We look at it as we're dating, we're not moved in together. We haven't officially said we're boyfriend, girlfriend. We're just going on some dates, getting to know each other. And they will say 5 or 6 dates, that's their boyfriend. So there is that difference here in the Philippines for sure. So anyway, I had a friend, he had a Filipina girlfriend. And I think we had went out, the 3 of us. And she said something, or I think I had asked her, I said, hey, do you have any single Filipina friends that might be interested in meeting a foreigner? And she goes, maybe, let me check. And anyway, I guess like the next day, she had told my friend that she did. And I said, oh, that's fantastic. Maybe we can all do a, like a foursome date, the couples. So anyway, we went and met at a restaurant, and I'm introduced to this girl. I can't remember how old she was, 23, 24. Very, very pretty and very nice. And we ended up dating. So we went out, I think 2 or 3 more times, and everything was still good. But she was acting a bit strange. Like, for example, I would say, do you want me to pick you up? Do you want me to drop you off home? She's like, no, can you just give me money for a tricycle or a jeepney? And I thought it was odd because I had a motorbike. Right about that time I had gotten the motorbike. So it would have been just as easy just to drive her straight home. So why she wanted to take a tricycle or a jeepney was kind of beyond me. But I really didn't think anything of it. I just said, if you want to, take a tricycle or a jeepney, fine. That saves me time. So that was the first sign. The second sign was that she would also not want to go to public places like the mall or restaurants in the mall. Like if I would suggest a restaurant that was maybe in Ayala Mall in Cebu, she would decline and say, no, I don't really like that place. Let's go here, or can we go someplace else? And so I think it was like the 5th date now, where I had said, listen, what is going on? Well, you don't want to go to public. You don't want me to drop you off. You don't want me to pick you up. And she goes, I have something to tell you. And I said, okay. I'm thinking, what could it possibly be? And she goes, I have a Filipino boyfriend. And I'm like, why wouldn't you tell me this? And she goes, it's a terrible relationship. We don't even sleep together. We don't even see each other. He works so much. And then I noticed from what she had told me, I said, what do you mean you don't sleep together? Do you live together? Not only did she live with him, but she lived at his parents' house. And so they both lived together at his parents' house. And she said, this is why I have to sneak around. I can't let anybody there know, and I can't let him know. So, and she acted like it was like the most normal thing, like it was okay for us to be dating. And I said, no, we can no longer see each other. I think this was maybe the 6th date. I had carried into the 6th date. I decided to see her one more time and to see, what her plans were. Because I did like her. She was attractive and nice and everything. And I said, well, are you going to leave him or what's the deal? And she said, I want to leave him. And I said, well, what is stopping you? And she's like, well, I don't have a job and I don't have any place to go. I have no place to move into. And she goes, the only way I'll leave him is if you are guaranteeing that we will be, boyfriend, girlfriend, and I can move in with you and you'll take care of me. And I said, God, I don't know you good enough where I can say, hey, we're now committed, and we're not even the commitment part, but that to move her right in with me, I thought was just too much. And so I told her, I said, I'm sorry, but no can do. And I wish you the best of luck, and sorry it didn't work out. But, the whole relationship started off with a lie, which was the first problem. She had a boyfriend. She never told me. She was lying and deceitful. So that's a whole other thing. So just all of that, and the fact that, I was thinking that what if she did move in? What if I said, okay, yeah, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, sure, move in. What's to stop her from not trying to move up even with me at some point? Maybe at some point she meets a younger, richer foreigner and says, you know what, let me jump ship from Geo and go off to this other person. So there's just no guarantee. And I just didn't like the way things started off. So moral of the story is that, and by the way, also my friend and the girl, and I don't really believe her, but she says she didn't know. How could she not know? They're supposed to be really good friends. So I kind of don't believe that. I believe my foreigner friend at the time. I believe that he didn't know, but his girlfriend probably knew, I guess, and she probably even maybe coached her along and said, "Hey, yeah, maybe you can get a foreigner boyfriend. He'll take really good care of you." I don't know, but the point is things like this can happen very easily, and especially those guys who were long distance, the guys who maybe come out for a week or two, and maybe they meet somebody and things are fantastic. And it probably wouldn't be that hard for a girl to say, you know what, because they have family all over here. So maybe they have a boyfriend and the boyfriend's working. And they say, you know what, I'm going to go to Mindanao and I'm going to go see my family or something. And she could go hang out with you for 2 weeks and just, when she gets time, go off to some corner or whatever and do a quick phone call or a message to him. I had a girlfriend that I told the story about where she had a foreigner boyfriend, long distance, and they had met before, but they were still boyfriend and girlfriend. Sorry about the dogs. It's this time of night, they seem to want to bark for like about an hour, and just happens to be the time I came out to do the video. So I apologize about that. So anyway, the point is you got to be careful. Look for signs. Look for, they don't want to introduce you to friends. They don't want to introduce you to family. Maybe they don't want you to pick them up or drop them off at their house. Maybe they don't want to meet in public places so much. Maybe they just want to go straight to your condo and hang out and swim or watch Netflix, or they don't want to do hand in hand maybe when they're in the mall or something. Maybe they're very affectionate, but once they get out into public, all of a sudden they're not so affectionate. So these things can happen. I would love to hear from you guys about these things happening, because I know I can't be the only person that this has happened to. So anyway, you know what? Just be careful. Look for some signs. If things don't seem right, then maybe it's not. If she's hiding you from social media, like this girl never gave me her social media. We only chatted by like text on the cell phone, like from phone number to phone number, like a text. We didn't do Facebook or anything like that. So that was another a sign there. So there are things you can kind of figure things out. And it took me 5 or 6 dates. Again, I was kind of new here, but there were signs, and I guess I didn't even want to see it. I didn't want to believe it. But yeah, be careful. I'm just curious, again, how many of you has this ever happened to, where you found out the girl you were dating or seeing or in a relationship with had a Filipino boyfriend, or worse, maybe a husband or something. I don't know. So anyway, guys, tomorrow I will be taking care of business with my motorbike, fixing, getting new tires, oil change, wash, all this stuff, adjusting the brakes. I want to do all of this because my Iloilo trip is in like 4 days, or 3 days probably by the time you see this, maybe 2. So anyway, guys, check out my website for more information, geointhephilippines.com, and you can check out all kinds of information and help you need for moving or traveling out here to the Philippines. Thank you so much, and I'll see everyone next time. Ciao.